My Lando Norris F1 Monster Energy drink. I tried it for the first time in London. They did not have them in the United States yet. Saw a guy getting on a flight with a Monster, like, embleming on his backpack and a keychain and wearing, like, business clothes. This guy for sure works for corporate. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought right. And I went up to him and I was like, do you work for Monster? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, when are you guys getting the Lando Norris Monster Energy drinks in the United States? And he was like, oh, in a couple months. And I was like, yeah.
I feel like I was with you the day they came out here or something.
Probably. I was very excited. Another episode of RoyalTea. Carrlyn Baith here alongside the wonderful Kayla Kaniram. And Kayla, we're in the off season still. We're gonna be
still plugging away in the off season.
We're gonna keep saying that every single week.
Week like 3.
Yeah, I still have a hard time saying what time it is during the day, what day it is, what part of the week, what part of the month we're in. We're not even in June yet. We're in May.
We're close.
Also,
May went by fast.
So fast. But this year's going by fast.
Also true.
It's 2026, and I feel like it's just flying in such a way that I can't even keep up.
Pump the brakes.
Pump the brakes. Just like I did on the freeway on the way here because my tire pressure's low.
Tell us about that.
Just so weird. I'm driving on the freeway. I don't know why, but I have visions sometimes while I'm driving that something bad will happen to my car. Not that I'm manifesting it.
That's terrible.
But, you know, California has crazy drivers.
Yeah.
And I've passed some pretty gnarly wrecks and things in my time. And I'm always afraid I'm going to be that person whose tire blows out and then my car just like flips over or something.
Oh my gosh, Carrlyn.
I know. I don't want
so
that.
Morbid.
I don't want it. It just pops into my brain. I can't get it out. So I'm driving and my freaking beeper just goes beep. A beep I've never heard before. All my tire pressure, I guess, is low or something. Or it was like, check your tire. You guess which one's low.
What? It doesn't tell you?
No, it doesn't say which one. It was like, I got an issue, but it's up to you to figure it out. And I'm like, that's unfortunate.
What a fun game.
So we made it here, and I will check my tires before I leave, but I probably ran over a nail or something. But how was your journey here? You make it in one piece?
I did.
Yeah.
I hit a lot of red lights. There's some construction.
Do you take the freeway or no?
No. I take Sepulveda.
Oh my God. You're so lucky.
I know. I feel bad you have to journey here from
It's my path I chose.
yonder.
Yeah. Yeah. I chose this life. It's tough. But
I've had tire issues.
yeah?
But normally in the winter when my pressure gets low.
Okay. We've talked about your car before, but how many miles are on the car? Because we're nearing a maybe new era of Kayla and car.
Yes.
But this car has been like your baby, your loyal.
This car has been with me through thick and thin.
Yeah.
Through St. Louis, Chicago, driving to LA, living out here for however many years.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot together.
Are we at the 100,000 mile mark?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like 142.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love it.
I keep saying how I want a new car, and my mom's like, ride it as long as you can.
Yes. Like,
drive it as long as you can. You
absolutely.
don't have a car. I haven't had a car payment in forever. Like, it's amazing. But
what a life.
At the same time, I like a new car.
If it does the job, it does the job.
I mean,
I feel like your car's been so reliable.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I mean, I've been in multiple wrecks. I got a whole like new engine. I have a whole new front of my car when I drove through a garage.
What? Whose garage?
Did I tell this already?
I don't think so.
I wasn't even living there. It was when I first moved to LA. I'm living on my friend's couch in Hermosa. And I had to turn my car around to the other side of the street for street cleaning day. And I think I've told this. I don't remember. I'm starting to be that person where I'm like, have I said this before?
Well, now I'm
are we
questioning
old?
my memory because if you told it, but then I didn't remember, that's on me. So now we're both there.
Okay, well, so I'm turning around up a hill, and then I'm going down into the driveway to turn around to then park on the other side of the street.
Okay.
Freaking street cleaning. Thought I was in reverse. I was still very much in drive, and I hit the gas and flew through her neighbor's garage.
Oh, no. Oh,
Also,
my gosh.
I'm living on a couch. I have no job. I'm living off what little savings I have. And then I have to call my dad, bless his heart.
Oh.
And I'm like, I got in a wreck. He's like, what happened? I go, I drove through a garage. And he was like, what? No one wants me married more than my dad. So that he does not have to get these calls anymore. Just kidding. He doesn't care.
Your husband could do the same exact thing. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
But we got it figured out. Had a whole like reconstruction on the front bumper, front grill, whatever. Oh, and then the other day I drove into the side of my building.
Like this year? Recently? The other day? That
Like,
type of other day?
2 months ago.
What?
I just cut the corner a little close. I park back in we have garages where I live.
Yeah.
We have to drive down this like narrow driveway. And I just cut the corner a little too close and scraped the side of my car. I'm like, well, just going farther and farther down in value.
I love when you get to a point and you're just like, the first scratch is the hardest. And then after that,
it's like, whatever.
Yeah. You're like, new bumper, new engine, new everything. What's a scratch? What's another scratch? I
lived in Chicago was the worst. I got so many dents and dings and it was a wild place.
Yeah. Well, and you're living in the city, right? So
yeah.
You're like,
I was in Lincoln Park.
Potholes, just
Yep. There's
winter.
like a huge dent in the side of my car. Don't know where it came from. Oh, and then one day I came out of my office and my front bumper was ripped off.
Like a different time that your bumper needed to be replaced.
This was before I ran into the garage.
Oh my gosh!
I don't do knock on wood. I haven't had any major catastrophes lately. Why did I just say that out loud?
No.
But yeah, I haven't had the best luck with cars in the past, and we've both run out of gas several times.
I almost did the other day. Again,
really?
It's okay. My best friend has a tattoo of a gas can on her. She's covered in tattoos, so it's not her only tattoo. and like a little quote that's like between us friends or whatever, because of how many times I've been on empty and like actually completely run out. It's insane.
Well, I did that my first season working for the Kings because I did not understand that highway miles in the Midwest are different than highway miles in California.
Explain that to me.
Because you're just sitting in traffic, so you're going like this, whereas you get so much more
miles per gallon?
Miles per gallon in the Midwest because you're going fast. Whereas here you're just like puttering along in traffic.
Oh.
So it's taking more gas.
Yes.
And I didn't know that. And so I ran out of gas literally 2 or 3 times in the first season I was working as a host, either on the way to a game or coming back from a game.
You know what's really key? That gas station on the corner.
Yes.
Right there.
Oh, yeah. But I'm kind of scared to get gas downtown.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a good spot. There are some very nice people that frequent that gas station. Jamaica, who works outdoors and like will offer, help if you ever need anything.
Oh.
Totally. I love that gas station. And then Calvin, who was around for a while, and I will ask Jamaica about him every time and again because I haven't seen him in a while and I'm like worried about him. But I've been driving down there for almost 20 years now, and I love that little spot. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Go there. And they have really good vanilla wafers inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll remember that.
Dairy free. Anyway,
we
had an amazing episode last week with Alec Martinez.
How great was Alec?
That was incredible. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as we did, teammates, because we got a certain side of Alec as an NHL player, like while he was still in the league and, having to do media avails in the professional way that you do. We never get that type of unfiltered player until after they're done. And to have him share so much with us, make us laugh so freaking hard, but then also really bring some emotion and depth to his story and things that we didn't know about him and expand on things that I was curious about, especially with when we talked about his facial lacerations. Like, those are things that as a reporter, I'm trying to dig up and find information on when we're visiting his teams. And, I want to do a story on a former player, and there's just stuff that isn't being said. And, so out of my own curiosity, but also giving him an opportunity to share.
Right.
He just gave us so much great stuff.
He did. And stuff that we haven't really heard much about before.
Yeah.
And even before we started recording, this just like goes to show who he is as a person. Like, he came in, sat down, we're talking, and immediately like you brought up how I'm going to be freezing my eggs, and he was just so nice and inquisitive. He's like, what do you want to know? Me and my wife have been through it all.
Yes.
And he's like, I'll give you her number. She'd be happy to talk to you. Like, I've never talked to a guy about this before. And to have him just be so open and honest, and it was very, I don't know, calming and reassuring, and just like, I did not expect that from him at all. Like, he was just like, yeah, what do you want to know? We've been through everything, and I'd be happy to help you in any way I can.
That was so refreshing.
Thank you. That was the last thing I was expecting, but thank you. That's so nice.
Yes, because the last time we had seen him was here. We had run into him, and we'd been planning this podcast for a while. And we were like, what have you been up to? Blah, blah, blah. And him bringing up his fertility story, just in the general catch-up, we had to talk about it. Because we came off an episode where you were sharing your journey, and then it's something that he's been open about too. And so to have that and to have him be so open was just awesome. So I know people have been super supportive too since you shared what you're about to start. Has that been just refreshing and just
And shout out to friend of the podcast, friend in real life, Kara Lewis. What a little doll.
We love
that
her.
Angel. After that episode came out a few weeks ago, I wake up to a text from her, and it was just so nice and encouraging. And she's like, you've got this. Like, she was sharing her story and like other people's stories that she knows, and she was just like, this is gonna be so good for you, and I'm so excited for you, and everything's gonna work out. And I needed to hear that. So thank you, Kara, you doll. Like, just love her.
We also, I don't even know, because in the thick of the season, things just happened so fast, and with us approaching playoffs and all that, Trevor Lewis announced his retirement.
Yes.
Kara's husband. So former king, Stanley Cup winner, just somebody who is a staple in this franchise.
Yep.
Got to return and play some more games as a king, hit the 1,000-game milestone. Just was such an incredible person and player and a hard worker that just people of all ages could look up to and take something away from how he operates as a professional. So you bring up Kara. We also want to say congratulations to Trevor, because I don't even think we got to say, oh my gosh, congrats on retirement. And I know he's going to have so much fun. That house full of kids, living in Utah, doing some broadcasting.
They're having a time. I feel like, I keep up with their Instagram stories. They're involved in everything. Like, and it sounds like he'll maybe still be in the hockey world.
Yes, which is awesome. I know guys, and Alec kind of brought this up too, a little bit off camera, a little bit on camera. I think when guys have the personality and the ability to communicate well and have that spark and that spunk and that fire to still be involved in hockey, I do think broadcasting is such a good route for them.
Yeah.
And I don't know who needs to tell them or shake their shoulders and go like, come on, dude, this is great. This is what people want. Because fans and people who watch the game love former players who are providing analysis and commentary.
Yes.
So I wish every guy that had that type of package would pursue it, but I know you can't force somebody and you can't make somebody do something. So I'm happy to see Trevor like dipping a toe in it. I did get very excited when we saw them in Utah, and I was like, you gotta go, but like, this is great. Come to LA, try it here too. You're gonna be so good. Like, I get too excited about it because I see the potential, and I know that they're just, starting a new job essentially, and it's new. So I don't want to freak him out, but like, he's good at it. And
he is.
So is Alec. And it's like, just come on, guys.
Yeah, it looked like he was doing some like post-game shows this year.
Yeah, some stuff in studio.
The Mammoth. And,
yeah. It's cool. So I'm also, I'll shout out the NHL too, because they try to identify players that maybe don't realize that about themselves. And we've had Nate Thompson on, friend of the pod. He does a broadcasting boot camp with players who are either close to transitioning out of the league or are trying to dabble in something else. Yeah, the NHL puts it on, and they have people come and try what a broadcast would be like. And you sit at the desk and you get the earpiece and you talk over highlights.
I didn't know that.
It's really cool, and it's helped some people find their next path. One player that I met when he was with the Ducks, who's now with the Flames, Ryan Strome.
Okay.
He is such a charismatic player. And Nate was just kind of asking, do do you ever talk to guys or know or could identify any guys that maybe would really crush this after they're done? Because he wants to, recruit and help. And I remember bringing up Stromer, and I was like, this guy can gab, and he's extremely well-spoken and knowledgeable. And then Stromer, after Calgary was out, did broadcasting up in Canada, and people were like, dude, this guy's got it. Like, it's crazy. So
a star is born.
A star is born. But, I mean, it's just so fun to see them take that route. And I'm biased, but I think it's so much fun to be in that world. And I don't know.
We're cheering them on.
We are. Speaking of the Lewises.
Yes.
We're trying to plan a little Backstreet Boys adventure this summer with Kara.
We have a summer excursion with Kara.
We are
to Las Vegas.
We are trying to go to the Sphere and see the Backstreet Boys.
This is true.
And we chatted last time about how I did not go to Game 7 for Vegas Ducks, but I had tickets to because, you want to make sure you buy the tickets before the Game 7 would be confirmed, because then the tickets will raise in price.
Correct.
So I was going to take my husband to see his Ducks play the Vegas Golden Knights in
Such
Game 7.
Such a good wife.
Thank you. And literally got the hotel, used my points, all that stuff. And then we were going to go to the Sphere to see No Doubt. So that was going to be my first Sphere trip.
Wait, I didn't know it was No Doubt.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Gwen Stefani is there right now. But I didn't get to go because Game 7 didn't happen. I just got my refund from Ticketmaster or AXS, whatever. All that to say, I'm going to the Sphere tomorrow. And I'm going to see No Doubt.
Are you serious?
Yes! So I'm going to let you know how it is there.
Carrlyn, that's so fun.
I'm going to get the parking dialed. I'm going to see where the snacks are. Kayla, I'm going to have it all figured out.
Scope it out.
Yes.
See if we can find a ticket hookup.
Yes. And visit our old friend Armin, who's from Crypto.com Arena, who got a big boy job out at the Sphere. So I'm just excited to see him, his successes, and then also see No Doubt. I've never seen them.
That's going to be so cool.
Yeah. That's my week.
Gwen and the whole crew?
I think so. The whole band.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I don't know what their Sphere show is like. I'm also worried because I get car sick, and I heard that that's I don't know.
A little trippy.
Yeah. Have you heard anything?
No. Maybe last summer. Well, I think it's fine.
Uh-oh. What do you know?
No.
Okay.
I think you'll be okay.
Okay.
If just close your eyes and put your head down if it bothers you.
Is it that bad?
I don't think so.
Oh my God.
All I've seen is the clips of Backstreet Boys.
And are people puking?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not that I know of. I didn't hear anything like that.
Okay. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that.
I actually think I do have a friend that went last summer that said she gets migraines and it didn't bother her.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. That's good to know.
But yeah, so all three of us wanted to go last summer,
Mm-hmm.
for whatever reason. And so we all kind of talked about it and we're like, okay, this summer we're going
have to
because
do
they
it.
added the dates in July and August. And so we're going to make it happen.
We have to do it.
I love B Street.
Oh my gosh. Oh. And maybe somehow weasel her into a episode on the road. What if I brought my gear? I don't know.
What?
Kara, you down? I don't know.
Oh, I love that idea.
We don't have to make it a work trip, but I got to talk to the girl. I love her.
That's such a good idea.
She'd be great.
Okay.
She'd be so great.
Well, we have to.
Yeah. So that's my TeaCap. You got any more TeaCap?
Well, on the way in, I bumped into a few people.
Oh, do tell. At this rink, could be anybody.
I know. In full dad mode.
Yes.
Andrzej Kopitar with the kiddos in tow coming from practices.
I love that.
I know. He was just so relaxed. And
Yeah.
I was like, hi, guys. And he
How
was
tan? How tan?
Tan.
Yes. He's been outdoors.
Yes. He sure has.
Yeah.
I was like, how's it going? He's like, good. How are you? And I'm like, great. I was like, look at you just dadding it up.
Just thriving.
Thriving. I was like, how's summer going? They're like, great. Fantastic. How are you? So sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss them.
I know.
Like a lot.
I know.
I know they're not leaving right away. They'll have the summer here in LA.
Yes.
We've talked about that. But that air of Kopi, once it leaves the South Bay, it'll be different here.
Don't want to think about it. Still.
Yeah, that's gonna be heartbreaking. Also, we gotta go to Slovenia.
Can we?
Yeah.
Will they send us?
Will you take a flight and then I think there's a connection, but we can go.
RoyalTea goes international.
Yeah. Or not even for the tea. Maybe we just go.
Yes.
Yes. Let's go.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a beautiful country. I know.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
The feature they did last year, the King's
Production
production put a whole thing together, and it doesn't look real. It looks like something out of a fairy tale.
Storybook.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
So
a
enchanting.
Fairy tale. Oh, man.
We got to make that happen.
We really do. One more big news to note.
Yes.
I've been air drying my hair.
I'm loving it.
Thank you.
It looks so good.
Thank you.
The summer you air dried your hair.
The summer I air dried my hair.
That's your theme.
Yep.
Mine
and yours?
is the summer I froze my eggs.
Yes.
What's your summer?
Yeah. What's your summer theme? Right below. Comment below. Let us know.
But you're giving your hair a break, which is good to do.
Giving my hair a break, and also I'll blow dry it, straighten it, and then recurl it, and it looks pretty much the exact same. So I'm like, why am I doing that? And I don't know why. So we're here, and I'm just, if you are trying to even comment about my frizzy hair on any of these videos, which none of you have, so thank you. Don't even try, because it's a choice.
I love it.
Thank you.
It just looks relaxed.
Thank you.
I can't do that.
I think you can.
Well, so when I did speak about that spiral perm in middle school, I also had 2 perms when I was younger because I just wanted curly hair, and my hair I think was just more wavy. I got a perm when I was like in kindergarten. My mom's friend came over and did it, and I started screaming my head off because it smelled so bad.
Oh, it smells awful.
It smells so bad. I mean, this was like 90s.
No,
so
but like, what is that smell?
it's disgusting. And I was like crying, and they're like, calm down, it's okay. So all this to say, I have had a total of, I think, 3 perms, all of which I should not have done, especially the spiral perm in middle school.
Did you go full Shirley Temple? Like short, like it curled up and in a bob? Or was it like you had long hair, so it was giving it a wave?
The middle school spiral perm was kind of like here, I think, like mid-length. I don't remember the ones when I was little. I'd have to go back and look at pictures.
Oh my gosh.
But because I did such serious damage so early, my hair, I wish it would just dry straight.
Yeah.
And frizz-free. What a dream that would be.
Right?
Instead, it dries naturally crappy, as I say. It's like frizzy. Some of it's curly, some of it's straight. It doesn't make any sense. So I always have to blow dry my hair, and then I have to straighten it, and then I have to curl it from there. But I can't just like blow dry and then curl, because then it's too puffy and frizzy.
Right.
I have to tame it with a straightener and then curl it.
Yeah.
And that is why my hair is damaged, in case you were wondering.
Well, you can't tell. You can't tell that it is at all.
Also, I dye it blonde.
Yes. Which is, everybody that's blonde knows, is like the worst and best thing. We love the look.
Yeah.
We hate the crunch.
It's like, the price we pay.
Oh.
Yep. And then it doesn't grow, and then you have to get extensions.
Yeah.
And what a time.
I will say this too, for people that are like, blonde doesn't hurt your hair. No, it definitely does, because I have been growing out my color, and the color.
I like it.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to get it all that color, and then get rid of the blonde, or maybe do like maybe do like a lighter version of this. No, not this. You know, and go from there. But like, I had these pieces dyed blonde, and because of that, they break easily. So everybody that's like, no, it's not the color. Like, no, it definitely is. I get regular trims. It is the color. It just breaks. I don't get it. And I'm like, deep conditioned girl.
Same.
Like, I will treat my hair, and it still just breaks.
I'm up to like 4 products I put in post shower now.
It's crazy. That is crazy. But it's the price we pay.
It is.
Yeah.
All this to say, loving the natural look.
Thank you. Thank you. Something I want to ask you about, Kayla, because I've been getting super into this, and I am curious if any teammates are into this space.
I know what you're going to say.
Oh, I am a full-blown addict when it comes to collecting hockey cards.
Or anything.
Really anything. I love collecting. Am I a collector? Oh my gosh. Hockey cards have taken a chokehold on my life right now.
Since when?
Since, I would say, the end of the season. So the end of the season, when my brain just starts to open up, and I'm like, what is life? Oh, the grass is green. The birds are chirping. I'm feeding my crows. I'm buying upper deck cards left and right. What is going on with me? My brain opened up because my husband's been a collector. My brother is a collector. We all live in the same house, and I've been kind of skeptical. I'm like, what are you guys buying these cards for? What are you doing? Like, what's the big deal? And it is so fun to seek out a specific box or pack of cards that you're looking for, tear it open, and hope to find I don't even know the lingo yet. There's so much lingo, but a good pull.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
There's so much
I
lingo.
know nothing about this. This is also something that
Oh my goodness.
just feels really daunting, and like there's so many things to know about it, and it can go so deep, and I just don't have the brain capacity.
No, you do. Everybody does. You can. Okay.
So we saw your recent one. Who was it?
Connor Bedard.
Yes.
That
was cool.
I bought this pack of cards that, let me freaking
Do you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Pogs.
Were you a Pog collector?
Yeah.
What?
Actually, I was.
How do you play that for people that don't know?
I don't remember. I was like 12. Okay, whatever happened to Pogs? Now that I'm thinking about it. You had just these like, whoever
Was
made
it a
this
bouncy
up
ball?
was just
and you like do the thing and you collect the
robbing
Pogs?
us blind. No, that was like, isn't that
Is this something
Jack's?
else? What are Pogs?
What are Pogs? They were all these like
cardboard?
little circle cardboard things.
Yeah.
But they had all kinds of different designs.
Yes.
And then you had like a thick one that you would flip them with, right?
Maybe.
Actually, I don't remember. I don't know what the point of it was.
Right.
But everyone collected them in like grade school, and it was a huge deal. The same time yo-yos were really big.
Interesting.
Was this just in the Midwest?
Did you yo-yo?
Yes. I could do tricks.
Stop right now! You walk the dog? Yeah. Stop!
And then like the cradle thing.
Stop!
And then the ones that would like do the spinny like
No!
Yeah.
You did that!
Yes, they were huge.
Stop it right now!
This was like the same time as Nano Babies, which I also had.
No, but that's not a skill. You were skilled at yo-yoing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone was. We were obsessed with it.
Not everybody was. That's a skill. You got to have a skill to do that.
Oh, and we would be like going to, what store did we go to buy these yo-yos that would like do the like, you know what I'm talking about? When they would spin on their own within the spin.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know what the technical terms are, but.
It was like, not treading water. Natalie's like,
She's like,
what in the world?
Our
Gen Z
producer is like, what?
She leaned back and probably
How old
was
are
like,
they?
what's a yo-yo? Do you know what yo-yos are?
I know the one with the stick.
She knows the one. Oh, devil sticks?
The two sticks with the
Sticks?
Yeah.
The cradle?
The
What is that? The
two sticks and there's a string in between them.
Oh, the two sticks with the string in between. Okay. That's a different thing.
What is that called?
I don't know, but it looks like an hourglass or something that's in the middle, but it's like a rubber thing. Hey, remember when kids didn't really play on their phones that much and there were objects to play and use? We need to get back to that.
Wait, I go, when were yo-yos popular?
72.
It was like 1920 and 1930.
Charlie Chaplin was a big yo-yoer.
Again in the late 90s when
Okay.
automatic return models.
That's what you had.
Yes, that's what I had. Sparked global playground craze.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay. The 1930s, 50s, and the late 90s. The 90s era is considered one of the largest playground trends in modern history.
What happened to playground trends? What happened to
Bring
this
it
life?
back.
That's insane. I did not know you yo-yoed.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Now I want to go get one.
I need to bring one next
I think
episode.
mine had even lit up.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Those were like super popular.
Now I need to Google Pogs.
Google Pogs.
We got so off track from your card collection. Sorry.
It's okay. It's right here. It's fine. I'm completely.
Those are Pogs.
Yes. But what was the point?
A classic 90s collectible toy and game. The fad revolves around small circular cardboard discs and heavier slammers. It's the slammers.
That's what you did. And then
Made of plastic or metal. Today you can easily buy retro starter kits online. I might need to do that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, not to get on a complete side tangent, but
What's new?
I mean, nothing, right?
We never do that.
Oh my gosh. There's this moment in time where phones and tablets did not really have have this presence in society as they do right now. I feel for any parent that is trying to minimize screen time and really make sure that their kids are still doing things that are hands-on and out in the world, getting their heads up and looking around at other people in the eyes, because I find myself in my phone so much to the point where I literally Googled, is social media giving me bad short-term memory? Like I feel like I'm losing a part of myself sometimes. Not even like with scrolling or whatever, I use my phone to just look things up.
Rely too much on it.
We rely too much
We're
on
not
it.
thinking for ourselves.
Exactly. I Google so much stuff, and Mike will literally be like, before you Google, think real hard. And I'm like, why do I have to stop myself? And then Google literally told me that when you are looking at something else for your information so much, and not a book, but a screen, and you can populate it instantly, your brain doesn't formulate the long-term hold on it because it's knowing that it can access it anytime it wants to. So it kind of treats that like an extension of yourself, which is scary.
I don't like
right?
that.
I
That's
know.
a little scary.
I know. But it honestly, it makes it so you have a crutch and your brain knows that. So it won't keep it. It won't keep it.
This was a story recently on the nightly news with Tom Yamas.
You love your nightly news.
I love my nightly news.
Yeah.
But they did a survey within like kids like around 6 years old or something, and it's crazy what tablets and phones are doing to their brains.
Yes.
They're not thinking critically, and it's like they can see it in MRIs, brain scans.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I can feel it. I can feel the changes where, I mean, me and you will joke and we'll be like, I don't remember, I don't know. And it's like, it's real. It's a real thing. And yes, we're getting older. And yes, I'm sure that also has to do with it too. But like, we need to read more.
Yeah.
We need to work on retaining information.
Mm-hmm.
We all need to do a few more crossword puzzles like Daryl Evans.
Yes.
And
I love puzzles. I do those a lot.
good. Okay.
Yeah, I try to like get the wheels turning.
We got to exercise the brain.
Wordle,
Yes.
connections,
Love that.
crosswords.
Are you a Sudoku person?
I went through a phase, not so much anymore. I didn't play it for a long time because I thought it involved math, and it does not.
Is it not math?
No.
Why do I think it's math? You're doing numbers.
But you're just putting them, you just have to put all the numbers, 1 through 9, in rows without the same number in a row. So it's not math. You're not like adding
I
or
thought you were
dividing.
adding.
No.
Oh, maybe I can get back into that.
Yeah, it's not scary.
No. Well, all that to say,
Trading cards.
trading cards, something tangible and in my hands. It's been extremely enjoyable to find little hits of dopamine and sparks of joy that isn't from a YouTube video or something I saw on
Social
Instagram.
media, yeah.
Yeah, and I still love that stuff, don't get me wrong, but I just have been really enjoying it. So I shout out to Upper Deck. They're not hooking me up at all, but that's the brand that I've been obsessed with and I've
Okay.
been buying because they have the best hockey cards. And I bought these really cool boxes called Flair, and Flair has this elevated, I would say, extra level of artistry to their cards.
Yeah, that one you posted was so cool.
Yes. So this picture is not going to do it justice, but I got a Connor Bedard Flair card that is like thick. Like I'm talking like almost an inch thick, maybe half an inch. And it's like a 3D thing. And it was like the most beautiful card I've ever seen. And people sometimes get these and want to sell them. And I'm looking at these cards like, how could I ever sell this? Like, this is so cool. But that card is like a $200-something card.
Oh my
on
gosh.
eBay. And
Whoa.
I'm like, that's not happening. That's staying at my house. I don't
Oh,
know.
maybe this is a business I want to get into.
Yeah, you could do it. You could turn it into a business. But I'm just like finding all these beautiful cards. This one too, like, look how cool that is. It looks like a
What?
wave.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Should I collect cards?
It's just fun, you know? And I also, it's fun between our household now because all the Kings cards that they pull, they'll set aside for me. So like I'm
Aw.
getting really cool Anze Kopitar autograph card. I will get like a holographic Adrian Kempe. I've gotten some really cool Brant Clark cards that
Oh my gosh.
I have just so enjoyed collecting. Here's a cool Kopi card. Don't mind the tortilla chip crumb that's on the table, but this is out of 399. So only 399 of these exist, and it's like just so beautiful.
The crumb kills me.
Right?
That is so cool.
Right?
Wait,
So-
I want to get into this.
Yeah, so it's just really fun, and we've found ourselves purchasing cards getting around a table with a bunch of friends, everybody taking turns and opening and sharing in the like, oh, this is so cool. And because I'm a newbie, I don't understand all of the cards that maybe are worth more or that are super rare. So I'll pull something.
How do you know? Do you have to Google?
It's listed on each box or sometimes on the back of the cards. It'll tell you what you're looking for. So even on the front of a pack, sometimes it'll say like, you're looking for a Young Guns rookie card. And so, when you pull a Young Guns, this is in the Series 2 Upper Deck hockey cards. When you pull a Young Guns, it's a more rare card. And so if you get like a Macklin Celebrini Young Guns from the year that he debuted or something, that's a massive pull. And that's something that people get super excited about.
So when you buy these packs, you have literally no idea what's inside.
Zero clue. So you're like,
what a fun surprise.
Yes, you're experiencing this all together with friends and just having a blast. And it's just been an absolute delight. I'm sure anybody that actually does this all the time are probably rolling their eyes being like, yeah, no crap, Sherlock. Like it is fun and it is like that. But I didn't happen upon something new. Like people have been doing this for a really long time and finding
yes, there
really
definitely is a huge
items.
Space
yes
for this.
I also
I love that you're dipping your toes.
Thank you. I also get really excited about things that might not even be worth a lot just because I like how they look. And so I'll get super pumped and like my little brother will be like, yeah, but that's worth $1. And I'm like, I don't care. It's a beautiful card. Like I don't know. I'm obsessed.
Are you putting these in like a big book of wait, my brother did this when he was little.
Yeah,
he had like books of cards.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like.
Yes, absolutely. So
where do you keep them?
We've purchased these little thin inserts that they're called penny sleeves. So if you get a big pull, you're immediately going to put it in a penny sleeve. And then you're going to put that penny sleeve into a thicker plastic called a top loader. And so these are two things you're going to put together, and then that's your card, and you protect it at all costs.
Whoa.
Also, something I haven't really figured out yet, but I've been learning about is card grading. So people will then get their cards like put into a harder plastic thing that has a grade on it. And PSA, this company will grade your card like a PSA 10. And then it's worth like an astronomical amount more.
What?
It's crazy. So, yeah.
What's like an average pack cost? Because like if you open up your pack, say, and then you potentially have a card that's worth a lot, like.
Yes.
How does that work?
So I've bought let's say I bought a hobby box, a Series 2 hobby box for.
This is so intense.
Let's see. I'll look up the exact price because.
Or you don't have to say. Like what's an average box of cards cost?
If you're getting a box, it can be anywhere between like $150 and $250 for the box.
Oh, that's not crazy.
No,
because you don't know what's inside.
Right, and then you're getting anywhere between like 8 to 15 packs of cards.
Whoa.
So, and within those cards, you could have maybe 2, sometimes only one, really big pulls and like pay for your whole box, essentially. So, but I don't sell them. So that's the part where I'm at, where I'm collecting them and I'm not selling.
See, I'd want to sell.
Right?
I want to make a business out of it.
You could. And a lot of people do. And
Gotta
they sell.
Pay for these egg freezing somehow.
Yeah. And they sell on eBay. Another thing that people have been doing, they'll like stream, which I've looked into, but I just don't know enough yet to be informative. So if I ever stream opening packs, I'm not going to know what I'm doing, I'm going to be learning as I go and like having to Google how much stuff is worth or what I've pulled and all that jazz.
This is a whole world I knew nothing about.
Yes. So one more thing in that note, there are some cards that I feel are not using the best photos of these players.
Okay.
And that's just a small, slight critique, I would say. But I want to know more about that world and how that gets
Who's
chosen.
picking the pictures?
Yes, because if these are PR submitted or player submitted or just the only ones that they have the rights to sell and use, I don't know the process behind the picture And I really want to find somebody who can tell me about that, because that's the most interesting. Because I found some pictures where I'm like, that does not even look like the person. I found an Adam Lowry Winnipeg card that half of his face was covered up by like somebody else's glove. And I'm like, I know what Adam Lowry looks like, but if you got this card, you might not ever have a clue what this man looks like. And like, I think it's important for hockey players to be able to be shown in a way that will help people recognize them
in their best light.
Yes, and that too. But it's such a difficult sport because they wear these helmets, they wear these visors. It's very hard to create the same, I don't know the word, recognition that some other sports get because they're so covered up. So when I see the cards and I'm like, but half their face is covered up, like, how are we supposed to promote these people? So I would love to know how they choose their photos. So upper deck, contact RoyalTea.
A little research assignment.
I have so many questions. I really do.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Like today you were like, Tyler was like, let's make it snappy today, ladies.
Yeah.
We're like, okay. And then you're like, yeah, I have somewhere to be. And
Gotta get out.
He goes, pinball tournament? and you go, no, trading card drop.
Yeah. OPG Platinum's out today, Kayla. Come on. Get with it.
Amazing.
We got to get that.
Also, what were you a collector as a kid too? Like, did you have any like
Beanie Babies?
Oh, yes.
Huge.
Maybe we did talk about this.
Yeah, we talked about that. The Princess Diana Beanie Baby.
Yes.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a big deal.
I collected keychains.
Fun.
I don't know why.
Fun.
I collected milk ads.
Oh, yeah, I did too.
They like were wallpaper on my closet door.
Why did we do that?
I don't know.
Wow.
Yes.
But they were cool photos.
They were.
Yeah.
That campaign was, they really hit it out of the park with that one.
How did Big Milk just have all this money?
I don't know.
And why? And who pushed that?
It like dominated the 90s and 2000s. Like,
I had a stomach ache for 20 years because of this, okay? I'm like, I gotta get it. And the advertising was great. Was I allergic? Yes. Did I find out later? Yes.
But yeah, those milk ads were crazy.
That's so crazy. Two girls in complete opposite states collecting milk ads for what? We don't know.
True millennials right here.
That's crazy.
I collected state quarters.
Oh, that's a big one too. Yeah.
That was a big deal. Like my grandma got us all like a map, the book of the United States, and then we would fill in when we got a quarter for each state.
Yes. That's so fun. I feel like coin collectors must have loved when they started doing all the different quarters that are out now. Like not just states, but like different like moments in history or
are they doing
national parks. Like
I don't even know.
There are so many different quarters. It's crazy.
I don't have change. I don't carry cash. Like I don't
either.
I don't. Isn't that kind of crazy?
Yeah.
Wow.
I found a penny on the table at the bar at Olive Garden. We eat at the bar because it's quicker than if you eat at the table. Not because we drink, because we don't.
When are you going to Olive Garden, and why am I not invited?
All the time, and you're always invited. We love Olive Garden.
It's my favorite.
It's the best. So I found a penny on the table, or on the bar top, and I'm like, miss, there's a penny here. And she's like, that's your penny now. And I was like, no way. And so I got a penny. And
was it heads up or down?
It was heads up. Yeah.
Okay.
My grandmother, find a penny, pick it up all the day you'll have.
Good luck.
Come on.
If I see one tails, I just walk by.
You can't take it. You can't.
No.
So you pick the penny up, and then she's cleaned in the bar for the night, sweeping, mopping, doing all this thing. And she stands up and she yells, I found a penny. And I was like, no way. And she's like, no, we both have pennies. And I was like, what does this mean? And she goes, I don't know, but if something crazy good comes and happens to you, you got to come back and tell me. And I was like, I will. I promise. How fun. So coin collecting.
Yeah.
You did that.
I did that.
That's
I'm trying to think
awesome.
what else. The Beanie Baby for sure.
Yeah.
This is actually now making me really sad because do kids these days collect anything? Do they have these hobbies? Like,
I don't know.
I'm so glad we grew up when we did.
Yes.
I know we've talked about this before too, but oh my gosh, I love that we grew up without phones and internet briefly.
How do we get back to that? If there are parents that are teammates that are listening, what are the kids doing? What are you doing to help them also? And are the kids going to be all right? They seem like they're going to be all right.
I hope so.
The Gen Zans that we have in the office are pretty all right.
They seem fine.
Yeah.
Natalie's shaking her
Natalie,
head.
what do you collect? She collects
Snow globes.
Oh,
That's cool.
And coins. Okay.
Okay, good.
With the
The
stamp
state
book?
and the state book.
Okay, okay.
Okay, that makes me, whew, okay. I feel
All
a
right.
little relief.
Yeah, I do too.
Good. They're still collecting things.
Well, that's all that I think I could share about cards and collecting.
That was really good.
Yeah, but we got to get you. Okay, anybody that lives in the El Segundo area, 100%, if you are even thinking about buying cards, don't go anywhere else except for Bullpen LA.
I've actually been there,
That's
think.
where I've been going. You've been there?
My friend did a Twitch stream thing live from there a few years ago. Matt Leinart. And I went, and it's just like walls of cards, right?
Yes.
It's
yes.
huge.
There's a little basketball court in there?
Yes.
Yes. So Mitch, the owner, who is phenomenal, I walked in, and the first time I ever walked in there, which was after we recorded one of these podcasts, I was searching for a card shop that was close because my husband and his friends and my brother collect, and I'm kind of on the LA alert. If they can't find something in Orange County, I will look for it in LA for them so I can purchase and bring it back home. And so I found this shop, and I'm like, it's 4 minutes from the rink. I might as well go. I walk in, and I have no idea what I'm doing, of course. And I was just so honest with them and was like, this is what I'm looking for. What do you have? All of their prices are amazing. They don't price match, but they have fair pricing. So having seen what other places charge, it's very fair pricing.
Okay.
And they were super helpful. And Mitch, owner, amazing, has another one that's in Burbank.
Oh my gosh. And it's all sports? Like
It's
all.
all sports and so many different things too. Like I got to see if they have some Disney cards because I kind of want some of those too.
Disney cards?
Disney cards. Yeah.
They do Disney trading cards too?
Yeah, they do all kinds.
Oh
They
my
do
gosh.
anime trading cards. They do. There's, I think, well, obviously Pokemon.
Do they have any Tara Lipinski cards?
They might have figure skating. I'll ask. Mitch will know. Mitch will know. Like,
That's also what I collected. Literally anything Tara Lipinski.
Oh,
I have a
love that.
folder at home. My Mary Kate and Ashley folder and my Tara folder. It was just like all things that I collected of them.
When you go home, because you're going home in June, correct? Or are you going somewhere else with your family?
Oh, I'm going to Florida.
But with your family?
Yeah,
Can your mom bring you your Tara Lipinski collection?
maybe.
Or is it
It's
too
probably
much?
in a box in their attic somewhere. I'll see what I can do.
We need to bring it here.
Because I'm going to go home in August, but that's, yeah.
Okay.
We need it.
I think we need it.
I do too.
I think we need it in LA. We do.
I was a
We
weird kid.
do.
I don't
No,
know.
you weren't. I think we would have been really good friends if we were kids.
I think
in the
so,
same state.
too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's crazy. Did you collect American Girl dolls?
Yeah. Well, I had one.
Yeah. I don't think anybody had more than one. They're really
I had
expensive.
Kirsten.
Yeah.
The blonde.
Yes.
Now they're totally different.
Yeah.
My mom still gets American Girl catalogs sent to her.
Oh, I loved those growing up. Again, my memory. I can't remember if I've said that I went to the American Girl store when we were on the road.
Cool.
It was
I don't think you
so
said that.
cool. I went to one. It was either in New York or Chicago. I think it was Chicago. And I walked in and was so excited and so emotional. And I hadn't been to one, growing up in Maine. We didn't have one. So I,
I
had
didn't
to
have
shop.
one.
Yeah.
I think the closest was like Chicago.
Right. So you had to shop from the catalog.
Yep.
If you wanted anything. And so seeing it in person, like a part of my childhood felt healed. And I remember like thinking like, oh, they're just going to love like that I'm here to relive something. And they were like, can we help you? And I'm like, yes, I love American Girl dolls. I grew up playing with them and I've never been to a store. And they're just like,
When was this?
yeah, like, are you going to be a customer or not? Like, do you have a kid with you or not?
I
Like,
just came for the nostalgia.
yeah, I like literally am some like,
You have no kids.
do you have a kid with you or not? Like, I'm like a late 30-something-year-old woman thinking I'm like reliving a time, and they're just like, are we getting business from this lady or is she just messing around? Like, what's going on? And
Security.
yeah, so I didn't feel not that they shooed me away, but I kind of just did like a little bit of a, all right, I'll walk around and look and get out of here. I know I'm not gonna buy anything and they don't care. But yeah, Chicago. I think this was Chicago that I went, and they had like an American Girl doll with an Airstream. They had American Girl doll that was like an 80s or 90s version working at like a cafe. There's like hairstylists. There's like fun jobs and stuff that they do that they have all these little worlds for that you can buy stuff for.
Don't they have like a full salon too there?
Something like that. Yeah. I would have loved to do that as a kid. I think
Do you know what else I loved to do as a kid?
What?
Go to the Disney store. Do those still exist?
I don't think in the same way, but definitely at like downtown Disney for sure. But not in like the mall.
The malls.
Yes.
The Disney stores at the malls were my favorite.
Especially too because we had no Disney parks near us at all.
Same.
Ugh. That was awesome.
This episode is very millennial coded.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we tried to bring a little hockey.
Took a trip down memory lane.
Yeah. Try to bring a little hockey into each episode, but also it's tea. It's RoyalTea.
Exactly.
We're talking about all things that are hockey adjacent, which to us
correct.
can be a lot of things. Yeah, correct.
Wide range.
Yes.
The limit does not exist.
No. Okay. Before we wrap this week's episode,
Yes.
Where are you going? When are you coming back to see me? Because you're leaving me.
Okay. Well, should that be my positivity?
Yeah.
Or I'll save that. I'm going to my favorite place in Florida, Captiva Island. When this episode comes out, that is where I'll be.
Yay!
With my family.
Wearing sunscreen and checking the UV
wearing
index.
copious amounts of sunscreen
And reapplying.
and reapplying.
Yes.
I will probably get burnt because I always do. I get sun poisoning. Also, the no-see-ums are so bad there. I get chewed up. I'm like a chew toy for mosquitoes and no-see-ums.
What's a no-see-um?
You can't see them. That's why they're called no-see-ums.
Did you make this up?
No, they literally sell no-see-um spray down there.
What?
Yes. Google it.
No-see-ums?
I don't know. I think they also might be called sand fleas, but I don't like that word. So,
Sorry.
what?
They're
are they?
tiny.
They're so tiny. You can't see them. But, but you just are covered in bites and you're like, what is this?
Hold on. These are the different names for them. This is their scientific name. Ceratopogonadae. Ceratopogonadae. Commonly known as no-see-ums, also known as biting midges or punkies.
What? I didn't know they had all these names.
Female midges require blood for egg development, often leaving welts lasting for days.
Oh my gosh.
They are managed by reducing moisture using fine mesh screens and utilizing fans. Oh, you need like a little fan with you. So then maybe they don't get to, they're so small that they get blown away.
It's the worst at like dusk and dawn. Like that's when they're, but they really make for a miserable time.
I literally thought you were making that up. Yeah,
No.
the no-see-ums because you can't see 'em.
No-see-ums. And Captiva is like an island off the coast of Florida. So it's a little more jungly, tropical. They literally have to like come spray
boating
the island
to get there.
every so often. There's a bridge,
Oh,
a
okay.
causeway that we take.
Oh,
Yeah. But these things really are no fun.
No.
I've learned that this is I think mostly for mosquito bites. You take a hot spoon and you like put it on your bite.
how are you heating the spoon up?
It somehow takes like the itch out.
Are you doing
Just
like
like under hot water.
Okay,
That helps.
that's good to know.
All the mosquito
Spray.
spray,
Mm-hmm.
ointment, whatever it is.
Do they make a mosquito sunscreen where you can also be protected from the sun but protect
I
yourself
don't
from
know.
bugs?
That's a great idea.
Business,
Has anyone ever
business
thought of
idea.
that? Surely.
Okay. What else you got?
So yeah, we'll just be enjoying the week there. There's not a lot to do. We just literally go lay on the beach, go to dinner, play pickleball. We're gonna go on a little excursion
Oh,
to a nearby island,
and
Gasparilla.
the pirate festival.
Yes. No, that's Tampa.
Oh,
This is called Boca Grande. City is Boca Grande on Gasparilla Island,
okay.
but it looks like something out of a southern fairy tale.
That's fun.
It looks like Lily Pulitzer threw up all over this island.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it'll be
Lily
fun.
Pulitzer,
Yes.
the like colorful clothing company.
Yes. Yes.
That's fun.
So I will be hopefully recharging the batteries. Also,
Good.
this is where they did the entire, what feels like entire, Sports Illustrated swimsuit shoot this year. Was on Captiva.
They still do those?
Yes.
Who's in it?
This year it was all, well, the WAGs. They had WAG, like football WAGs, like Brittany Mahomes,
Fun.
Claire Kittle,
Okay.
that whole group
Okay.
did their shoot literally where we vacation. I was like, oh my gosh,
Okay.
I walk on those rocks. Like we walk that beach.
So are people doing Sports Illustrated photo shoots, but then are they buying magazines of it, or is it just online?
Unclear. I don't know. I would assume so. That's
Huh.
a good question, actually. Do they still make the magazine?
I don't know.
I guess.
Where's print going? Okay, so that's going to be really
Anywho,
fun.
yes.
And a good recharge for yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
Love a
Okay.
recharge.
So that's your positivity.
Yeah, that is my positivity.
I love that.
Recharge the batteries.
Yes.
Get some sun. Try not to burn. And maybe read a book.
Yes.
Let's get wild.
Love it. I love it. I love it.
What's yours?
Positivity for me. Keep on collecting sports cards.
I like that for you.
We're going to go grab that OPC Platinum from Bullpen LA. Not sponsored. Just obsessed. Oh my gosh.
We're going to need an update on that.
Yeah, we're going to crack some packs. That's what we're going to do.
Is that what they say?
I'm going to rip some packs. I'm going to crack some packs. I'm going to chase the pull. I'm pull chasing. I'm looking for a big pull.
Are these all the terms they use?
Yes, but I'm not using them in a cool way at all.
I feel like these are also used in other things too.
Yeah, chasing a bull. All right, that's it. That's my positivity.
Okay,
Yes.
love that. We'll both, I'm sure, have updates
Yes.
next week.
I'm looking for a Backstreet Boys update. I'm gonna do some scouting at the Sphere, at No Doubt.
Please do.
So we'll get back to the girl crew about what we can pull off there, where
Love
to park,
it.
what to eat. and all
Love
that.
it.
And then, yeah, gosh, I wish we had more like current hockey stuff to talk about, but because we're recording this before you go,
Yes.
we won't know how some of the series have been going.
True.
As we're coming off the heels of this, we have gotten a apology from Kelly McCrimmon and John Tortorella about the evasion of Vegas media.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard,
That's been a spicy storyline.
we're 2 weeks removed from this happening now, but after the Vegas series win, before they went to the Western Conference Final, they evaded the media and media requests at the Honda Center, and it was something that had happened before, and the league placed a hefty fine on them.
Hefty.
$100,000, I believe, went straight to torts.
Yeah.
And
Draft picks?
also a draft pick. I believe it was a second round draft pick that would have to be forfeited. So they are not messing around. And just to put it in layman's terms for myself also, because there is so many different nuances here, the reason why this is so important and the reason why the league is enforcing this and not just setting them as an example. They had a couple violations, right? So it's not just one and out of nowhere type of thing. But I work for a network who are what's called rights holders, and rights holders pay millions of dollars
Yes.
for access to these teams and these players and these coaches. And there are handbooks and guides that are hundreds of pages long that show you what rights holders are entitled to.
Yep.
Where we fall in the chain of rights holders. So say we're doing a game and ESPN's there and so is TSN, who gets who and in what order and what comes in order of importance. And there are rules and guidelines in which rights holders pay for, and when they are not fulfilled, it is a big deal. So you can't just escape the media.
Correct.
And it seems like, I know some people were on Twitter saying, like, oh, what's the big deal? That's the big deal. People pay for the access. There are outlines and guidelines that define the access. So when you don't provide the access, the fines get issued. And they understood. They knew that they did something wrong, and they basically just had a press conference saying, we messed up. There's no further comment. So they're aware, and the league made a point, and I think they listened.
Good.
Yeah, and I think it's a good example for others too.
It's like everyone else is doing it. Why do you think
And
you
it's
don't have
mandated.
to? Yes.
It's mandated. So
Yes.
it's like, yeah, it's you can't escape us.
Wild.
Okay, you can't escape us. And with that being said,
One last thing.
go for it.
My favorite animal in the entire world.
Yeah.
Manatees. I hope that I can come back with a manatee story. Because a few years ago, I had a crazy encounter with one.
Stop it right now.
Have I not told you this?
Between the yo-yos and the manatee story, I don't know if I'm going to be able to recover. What do you mean you encountered a manatee?
We took a day trip. We rented a boat and island hopped because there's just a bunch of different islands around where we vacation. And we get off at North Captiva. Captiva and North Captiva got split in two by a hurricane a long time ago.
Oh.
So we're at North Captiva and we're leaving, and there's manatees everywhere where we go.
Uh-huh.
I am obsessed with them. They are my favorite animal. Sea cows. They're just so cute.
Yes.
One comes kind of swimming over. So I lay down on the dock and I was just like, I'm going to see what happens. Also, I Googled, it's okay that I did this.
What did you do?
Well, they were endangered for a while and you're not supposed to touch the manatees, but it swam over to me. I just got down and I put my hand out. It comes up. This was the craziest thing that's ever happened to me with like a wild animal. I put my hand down. It like comes over, sniffs my hand.
Out of the water or in the water? Are you in the water and it's sniffing?
I'm in the water, yeah. And I start scratching its nose. It does a full turn. I'm rubbing its back and then it just turns around. I'm scratching its belly.
No!
I held its fin.
This is real life. You're
This
not
is
dreaming.
real life. I have a post about it.
Oh!
Except my mom was taking pictures and not a video. So I put
Diane! Get a grip! We're taking video this trip, okay? Oh my God.
I was like crying. I'm like, this is so crazy. I give it a full belly rub. It turns a full circle and then just like swims away. And then we left and I swear its paw did a wave. It's fin. It's paw. I was
Flipper, I don't know either.
floored. It was the coolest thing that's ever happened to me, honestly. It was like a spiritual experience.
That's insane.
But we haven't been back to North Captiva since. They're in the marina.
What year was this? Like a couple years ago?
It'll be 3 years ago this summer or this May.
Maybe the same one is still there. And he's like, oh,
That's what I'm saying.
nice blonde lady. I'll go get a belly rub. Like, what if he remembers?
But that's a wild animal. How does it know to come over and do a full belly rub?
I don't know.
Like a full turnaround.
I don't know.
Oh
and
my gosh,
also
it was crazy.
Knew that you weren't going to hurt him.
Right.
Or her.
They're so sweet. They are the
Yeah.
sweetest, most gentle animals. And it breaks my heart because they just get like destroyed by boat propellers and they have all these scars on their back.
Gosh.
I know. So I'm hoping to play with more manatees.
And Diane, get that video button ready. We don't want any photos of that. We want video.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's all I have.
Okay. That's some great positivity.
I'll have updates.
Teammates,
Next time.
We're looking for manatee updates. We're looking for card break updates. We're looking for Vegas to adhere to their media policies. Okay. And looking forward to more hockey before it runs out.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning into RoyalTea each and every week. You're amazing. We love you.
We love you.
We don't know where we're going to be next week, but we'll be here. That's for certain. Did that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.